Okay. So I've got, 11 yards for wedge. If I hit a stock wedge, will go way higher than this pillow. Okay, unless I hit it skinny. But so if I hit this shot, okay, right over the pillow, right? So a little divot ahead. Now, what I'm trying to get from you is kind of recognizing that this will be, you've got the ball in here, you're learning how to let the club stress your hands as your body rotates, and that rotation does what to the shaft. You know, up here, the club head kind of lags, stresses behind, we pivot. Down here, we call it shaft lean. Up here, it's not necessarily lean. It looks like tennis, looks like baseball, looks like a lot of things, okay? Hockey. In golf, we call it shaft lean. So now as I look at this, if I do this, there's my flary feet. I want to have this courage. You've got the flex click on. Here's the click and pivot. Let's see how I do. Oh, missed it. But you get my point? Yeah. So there's a crispy strike that doesn't go rocketing up in the air because I'm not adding loft. I'm on top of this thing with pivot, and I can flight these guys. Now if I add speed, it's going to go higher, but I don't want you to hit these for maybe 60 yards. Okay. It'll probably feel like 20 yards to you, but it'll go 60. Come on in.
With ball?
Yeah, do the whole. I'm usually not a 2 training aid guy, but I've got 3. You've got the toolbox, you got the smart ball, you got the flex click. I'm turning into tin cup here, okay? So good. Now make a couple swings up here so you feel the courage of when you change direction. Good. And you can feel you pivot that click out after impact. So narrow the stance. We don't need much stance width to punch a pillow out of that field goal post. Okay, now maybe you won't be Scott Norwood. Maybe you'll flush this one. And we'll get the 3 necessary to win that Super Bowl back in the day. So this guy would be in those forearms. Just there you go. Okay. Now miss one, hit one, whatever. Take a little looky. Just make contact. Don't worry about the outcome. See what the outcome happens. Okay, so see how it went kind of high? Because you kind of chunked it, right? Added loft.
Yeah.
So as you're doing this, these are the feel of these, Dan, are always going to be like lowish. It feels like you're hitting a low shot because I want you sensing like you're more on top of this thing, flighting it lower. Narrow, flary right foot. Good. Club up. There you go. Take a look where you're going. Okay, good. Don't move. And in the end here, see if you can stand this up a bit. Okay. So let's put the courage in. Get set. Put your good hands on there. Heel pad of the left hand on top of the grip. Great. Okay, aim the face. Good. This won't be on your tummy. It'll be independent in your arms.
Okay.
You with me?
Yep.
Good. Now, we won't hit this one. I'm going to walk you through it.
Okay.
We're going to come back, turn, 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 turn. You're going to be on top of this thing, right? And this is going to click. You with me?
Yep.
Good. Now, there's a little bit of get into your skis. Get into the skis. You with me? So that you can get ready to get out of them so you can make the turn. Okay, so as a former ski racer, think about it. You compress into a turn, you unweight yourself to get into the next turn. So in a golf swing, we're compressing into that moment.
Right.
We're getting out of it, but when we're making contact. Take a look, narrow the stance up a bit, flare that right foot a bit. A little closer to the ball for me. There you go. Nice. Good try. But just, even though you miss, hold your finish for a second. Because I want you to take a moment there, live with yourself, and also ask yourself, what could I learn? Where did I freak out? Where did I lose the sense of rhythm and whip? Okay, good. That feel pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
If I can flight it down.
Yeah, so think about it. To flight it down, you know, don't I have to be on top of something? If I'm back here, I'm going to hit it scoopy upward, aren't I?
Yeah.
Narrow. Give me right foot flare, please. Like you're a new skier doing a, you know, about to do the splits. There you go. That was crispy. I know the ball came out, I don't much care.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get you to create this triangular whippy thing where you're on top of what you're about to expand on.
Yeah.
Take a look. Good. Okay, decent. A little high, agreed?
Yeah.
So if it's a little high, what do we know?
Still
Yeah,
coming out a little early.
yeah, and then let's paint this picture too. Get set up to the next ball. Good hands, heel pad on top. Nice right hand. Feel like the lifeline of your right hand cuddles the left thumb. Okay, like if you could trap an ant in there, but you wouldn't kill him. Don't kill him, just trap him in there. Okay, wonderful. Now, say we develop, get set to hit this, okay? Say we develop some momentum in a backswing, ready? And then there's some click, right? This guy could turn more, get more on top of it to flight it down, couldn't it? Now don't move, let me explain. You stay right there. I'm gonna elevate you up here a bit. I'm gonna elevate you up here. Baseball, tennis,
Yeah.
right? We wouldn't do this in baseball or tennis.
No, right.
See my point?
Right.
We would like the pitch. There's the
Right.
pitcher. We like it. We'd get into the lead side. We'd rotate this, impact, and then it just flees wherever it flees. We're just trying to transport this angle rhythmically different for better compression. Okay, a little high, agreed?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch. Let me hit a couple. Come on over here. So Moe Norman, the famous Canadian,
I watched a lot of.
yeah, he was awesome.
love him.
He'd always say, I play golf through like windows, okay? So Moe used to say, I hit the golf ball with my right shoulder. So his right shoulder got way closer to what he's hitting.
Oh, yeah.
You see? So if my right shoulder is getting way closer to what I'm hitting, watch what gets reduced in order for the math to make sense.
Yeah.
There's more angle in my wrist. There's a little softness in my elbow, okay? So when you look at this, you go, okay, there's the getting set, aim the face. You know, this little, on top of this thing, here's my click. Whoop, 4.
Almost got it.
Almost got me. Hit the goalpost, right? Story of my life playing hockey. Okay, waggle. Let it load. Here's me bracing for my ski turn. You know what I mean? And then I'm out of my ski turn. Oh, that jumped up the face a bit, but it was crispy. I think we just need to clean this off. So, you're getting it, man. I'm seeing it. Come on in, show me. Think fast if it comes back at you.
I gotta remember. I gotta think about the turn versus the hit.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit.
Narrow this up a bit, makes it easier. That a boy. Okay, good try. That's okay. So if you did it 10 minutes a day, and you knew that in like 7 days you'd be way better, that's easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it up here. Rotate it. If you hear the click. Thank you. That's it. Yes. Now can we tip that over and feel that? Good. Narrow stance, flary feet. Just the flares for some stability and older knees and hips like you and me. Really good. That's a laggy delivery. That's a whip.
I could feel it better that time.
Good. And this is, unfortunately, it's a baby steps thing at the moment, right?
It's okay.
I mean, it's not, because you know how to grip it, you know a lot of stuff already. I just train it in the sequence you didn't have.
Yeah. I just gotta be aware not to take and go back to old habits once I start playing. Which I
Well,
will do. I'm a fanatic when it comes to
right foot flare. Get a little closer to it for me.
practice.
Get closer to the ball. Scooch up on it. There you go. Good.
This is really odd because I've been a shanker.
Okay. Well,
So standing close is like scary. It's
Yeah.
scary if you're a shanker.
right. But I'll explain that to you too. Okay. So when you don't shank because you're too close to it. Okay,
No.
you shank because the club's path is going to cross the target line somehow.
Uh-huh.
So you stay there for a second. Let me explain shanking. No, you stay right there. So, you know, if this is where the ball is on the target line,
Right.
you know, a shank could just be here. You get farther away. Guess what happens? You swing. You're immediately gonna rebalance yourself and get closer to it. That's a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of shankers that come to us are people that cut across the target line. The neck gets in the way before the face hits a slice. Okay. Or they're too excessively inside out, and they're crossing the target line, and the neck can occasionally run into the ball that way too.
Yeah, I think that's probably where I do it the most.
Okay. So in your situation, flat shoulder turn way back here, right? So you're too shallow inside out, you hit it on the neck. So what we're doing is, I don't want to get you too far away from it. I want to get you, you're turning steeper really nicely. You're starting to feel the whip of the triangle. That's what the ball does. It helps you sustain the triangle of your arms. Right? The clicker is giving you an awareness of your wrist, and you're pivoting that.
Yeah.
And it comes out. Let it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, if anything, I haven't developed the courage yet.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
I would agree. I mean, it's hard, right? Because
Yeah.
the number one illusion in golf is people stare at the ball and they try to line everything up.
Yeah.
Whereas you got to be okay with the fact that it's not going to line up. It gets hammered in this fleeing.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Yeah. Take a look where you're going. Awesome. Really nice. Good.
But the other thing I like about this too is by being close to the ball, it forces me to get that shoulder
A little bit more tippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not like I want you to get, you know, I just want you to take your address posture and rotate on that. Aim the face, take a look. Good. And that right foot's just something you have to be aware of a little bit. That's it. Beautiful. Okay, good.
Not quite, but close.
No, that's very good. And I didn't really put this there. I just I want you realizing that if you do this right, the ball comes out lower.
Yeah.
Because it's catching up at a different spot.
Yeah. I want to feel. I really want to feel that handle moving forward.
So how does the handle move forward then? What's the only thing that does it, buddy, is this. Watch. Here's what moves the handle forward?
Yeah, the rotation.
Pivot. Nothing more. We're never trying to shove it over there.
Yeah.
Right? Put the weight of the club against your hands. There's your click. Pivot that handle. You know, and that handle doesn't chase straight either, does it?
No.
That handle, travels on a circle too.
I guess that's what I'm saying. I'm not feeling that pivot yet.
Okay, get closer to it. You're still too far away. Flare the right foot for me. Good, awesome. Okay, good. Stand up a bit more. Right? So if you find yourself kind of over here, just fix it. Really good. Really crispy. See my point? Good. Awesome.
I felt the pivot there.
Good. So, when you think of things like this, like here's pure chaos, watch. Pure chaos. Then it can be organized, right? But this is chaotic. There's, all kinds of things here. So golf swings, we're learning how to go, right? You're starting to, I see you're getting it. Good.
I mean, that was the first time I really felt like I got the pivot right.
Good.
Or close to right.
Good. Now, what am I going to yell at you for before you do it? What am I going to say to you? Maybe, a bit of right foot. Yeah. Good. Put that ball in your forearms. No, it's not in your, it's on your body.
Yeah.
Here you go. That was it. Super crispy, right? Now, can you do it a little bit more you know, a little bit more purposeful whip. Not bigger swing.
Okay.
Just
yeah,
just stress the hands harder.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can do that.
Yeah. Don't use them anymore. Just feel like the change of direction puts even more stress. Good. There you go. That's it. That's lag. You with me?
Couple in a row,
Way to go.